And here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet as I continue to fuck around with shit. Obviously, that screen is not currently up, but we'll be switching over to it in a moment. I just wanted to have a bit of an opening with you guys without immediately launching into it. I am here. I am joined by my usual co-host.
Oh, hi there, pretty mama. It's me, Clive.
So anyway, this has been Pokemon Scarlet. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to boil myself alive because that made me feel super gross. But anyway, no, in all seriousness, I'm glad to be doing this back, actually in relatively short succession compared with the last time that I streamed, because that was just this last Saturday. It is presently Tuesday. I've previously gone over a month without streaming, so pretty significant difference there.
Oh, yeah.
Also, if you hear me sucking on a lozenge, it's because I'm sucking on a lozenge.
That'll do it.
These are especially designed for helping to, I hate to say this, moisturize the mouth, I suppose. Otherwise, I have a problem with dry mouth because I take medication.
Meanwhile, my brilliant self just ate a whole thing of hot Cheetos before this, so I'm sure that's not going to pose any problem for the voice acting segments.
And I actually just realized I didn't actually take my medication today.
You might want to take care of that.
I might, in fact. So, I guess while that happens, you can enjoy this.
This photo op.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So, I hope you guys enjoy the sound of me taking pills, because that's what I'm apparently going to be doing live on the air today.
Yeah, but at least we can take advantage of some vintage memes based on it.
Well, but you know.
Pills here!
Oh my god. Pills here! Anyway.
Grabbing pills!
It's actually not as bad as compared with yesterday, where I didn't end up taking any of them until considerably later in the day.
I hate medication.
Unfortunately for me, it is a necessity. I love how it's like, oh, I suck on this because I have to take medication that causes dry mouth. Pause. I didn't take my medication today. Whoops.
Also, how much you want to bet like 1% of our audience is gonna get any of those references I just dropped?
I don't know. My audience tends to skew a little bit on the older side, in the sense of, like, not teenager.
Maybe.
I'm sure that there are a handful of teenagers out there in the audience at times. Although presently there does not... Well, I was going to say presently there doesn't appear to be anyone. But now we have one concurrent viewer according to YouTube.
Listen, everybody knows that Left 4 Dead is the old busted. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is the new hotness.
No. I love how it's just the two of us drinking shit now.
Yeah. I mean, we gotta take advantage of all this rain. Can't let it go to waste.
And we are thirsty. I love the one rock ruff.
Yeah.
Like, half obscured by the grass. Just being like, is she done? Did you get a good picture?
They're never gonna spot me. They're never gonna spot me.
Hey guys, I gotta fucking tell you, ADHD is a fucking trip. Not remembering shit until you do something. Well, that
was. And now the fogs in your mind have parted.
I guess so. Mind. That's some powerful fucking medication, I guess.
Also, I love the English language. The fogs in your mind have clouded.
I didn't even catch that at first. Hi Phoenix, welcome.
Hello.
We are presently getting ready to stream. I've also changed my character's eye color yet again.
Yes. Everyone is brave until they see a hiding Rockruff. Yeah, everybody gangster until they see the puppy. It's okay. I'm a coward too.
Actually, I wonder, have I...
Hello there, I am Pokemon League rep. I am also Russian, how could you tell? Been having some nice Pokemon battles?
Oh.
So far you've defeated 8 trainers here in Area 1 of West Province. Once you defeat 9 trainers, you'll get a lovely prize.
Here I was hoping.
I pulled that number right out of my ass.
It was always going to be one more than I already had, wasn't it?
Now you're catching on.
You're a jackass. Anyway.
Of course, I'm communist.
So compared with... Hey.
I thought that took a second for that to register.
No. So compared with last week, last time I was playing, I have spent some time with these characters. Flare has now become Quaquaval.
AKA the most Brazilian thing ever.
I love him.
Somewhere Camidrian is like, I feel a disturbance in the force. That dumpy though.
What? Why did you sit down? Yeah?
Well, because he had to demonstrate the use of said dumpy. Fly far away from here, Swablu. You don't want any of this.
Hello, pretty bluebird. You're just always in pose, aren't you?
I mean...
A little question mark popping up.
Just consistently ready for their close-up. Also, I'm noticing a theme with your party here. Orange, Pikachu clones, grass-type, Stompies, and, well, essentially, shonen/shoujo anime protagonists.
I love Lilligant.
Absolute queen.
I prefer Hisuian Lilligant, but...
Yes, that's the OG Unovan form.
Such a pretty girl. That bird is so confident, they want the kind of art you would see on the... Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, hello, Zyron. Is there any Dark-type Pokemon in my party presently?
At the
technically...
moment, well, partially, yes.
Yeah. I was gonna say, there's this guy.
Who's literally just Common Rider.
Honestly, I should probably swap him out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Oh, you got a Pupitar.
Yep. So, was it Larvitar?
Yes.
Has since become a fucking rock.
Yes. And I believe at level either 45 or 50, they become Tyranitar.
Yeah, it's like 50-something.
Yeah.
I think it's actually even like 56, so...
You might be right about that. It does take a hot minute to level it up.
Are there any Dark-type Pokemon in general? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't tend to collect a lot of them.
Yes. To elaborate, Zeron, Dark-type was first introduced in Gen 2, way back in, around 2000, possibly 1999 in Japan. And, yeah, actually a lot of the Pokemon you see in her box have at least a partial Dark-typing.
Also, I caught an Eevee with Dark Terra typing, which normally when you catch an Eevee out in the wild, it's going to have the normal Terra type. But in this particular case, it has the Dark, which means I'm going to eventually be making it an Umbreon. I could probably make it like an Espeon, but I feel like actually having the Umbreon be able to terrestrialize into its appropriate type. But Dark is not going to be joining me today.
Yeah.
I have been doing a lot of catching. Ma. I'm honestly planning on getting a Nintendo Switch. Well,
not a bad choice.
It's pretty good.
It's got a good number of games on it. With that in mind, I highly recommend getting Pokemon Legends Arceus. It is, to date, in my opinion at least, the best Pokemon game. And yes, Scarlet and Violet would also be a good choice.
I also, yeah, I concur.
Yes.
So, let's see, who would I swap fucking Nimley out with?
Well, if we are going up against our water-based friend, then I would go either electric or grass.
Oh yeah, fighting type Dino?
Yeah. It's one of the pseudo-legendaries of the Unova region.
Mm.
It eventually becomes a Hydragen, which is a three-headed dragon.
Which in Violet has a form.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I got the Mari.
Yes. Well, as it is, I think this is a pretty decent enough party. I probably am not going to have to worry about having Nimley take the stage. But the only thing that's really preventing me from play is due to the reason why it's poor hardware.
So I think they may be referring to some of the technical hiccups that Scarlet and Violet have been experiencing. And while I admit, yes, they are present, a lot of that has been patched up.
I mean, I'll even say the poor hardware refers to the actual Switch itself.
Okay.
The software is the game. The hardware is the Switch itself, which has had some actual difficulties even with running this game.
That's true.
There are times when it definitely is noticeable, like when you have the frame rate drop just running around in the rain. That's
fair. Although at the same time, it can accomplish some really incredible things. Case in point with, funnily enough, Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm. There is a lot that they're doing fairly well with the hardware. I think that it's actually... It is a solid investment if you think that you're going to be spending more than, I don't know, 10, 20 hours playing Pokemon. God knows that I certainly do.
I saw someone the other day in a video saying, like, the Switch is probably entering its last few years of, like, major use. And I'm like, what are you talking about? The Switch just came out, and then I looked at the numbers. It came out in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
I'm old.
Mm-hmm.
See, what bothers me is that I only just got a Switch in, like, December of last year. So I was a little late to the party.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Drifloon.
These kidnapped children.
As if responding to the accusation.
Yeah, we're talking about you. Not helping your case. Have I watched... No, I have not watched that anime. Honestly, I'm burnt out on the concept of isekais in general, Zion. Honestly, I feel like, with the exception of one being Isekai Oji-san, I feel like isekai as a concept should just sort of retire for at least a good few years. You know, help people come up with some more original ideas.
I like isekais.
That's fair. I feel like they're just overdone, like, you know, zombie movies.
I also like zombie movies. I love how you're just, like, shitting on everything I like. Cool, man.
Listen.
Cool. Next, let's fucking diss on shoujo anime. Or K-dramas. Oh, wait.
Listen, you said it, not me.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if I was sarcastically making reference to something or something. Expect zombie movies? I mean, I will expect zombie movies, yes.
Yeah. I mean, it gets to the point that I just get emotionally exhausted with seeing the exact same type of media come out over and over and over again. And I'm like, okay, but what about something else, though?
Well, that would be something if you actually watched any of them.
Doing the Leon shuffle.
That expression was so perfect in the moment.
Also, gorgeous sunset.
Well, and given that it was raining not that long ago.
Yeah.
Both in-game and in real life, actually.
Yeah.
Mara, Mara!
So we've probably mentioned this before during stream, but Recently, Laura and I have been rewatching the OG Pokemon anime, and we're currently nearing the end of the Orange Archipelago, season, with Ash getting his 4th badge there on the Orange Islands. And it is interesting to see how they initially introduced some of the Pokemon from the next generation in that season.
It is interesting, and the thing is that as we watch, we also continue to do impressions of the dubbing cast doing, doing their thing, and finding out that sometimes we can get them perhaps somewhat close to the mark, and in other instances, we can nail them weirdly.
Yeah, and that's both for the humans and Pokemon alike.
So this is the expensive store.
Yep.
If you want to be fancy.
Oh, gosh.
And I do want to be fancy.
I mean, was there ever any question? Of course, going with the beret.
I haven't bought anything yet.
I'm sorry, I just think of the bowler hats in Legends Arceus. Hey, welcome, Nix.
Hey, Nix. Can you do an ara in a hentai voice? No.
Yeah, probably not.
Not unless you're going to pay me for that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not that kind of streamer, dude.
I mean, can I? Yeah. Will I? No.
Yeah.
That is actually really cool.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. That goes with the look. But I'm not interested in dropping that kind of money today. Not on that.
I'm sorry, I saw the Golduck next to the lady. It reminded me of that fucking shitbird Golduck from the Misty episode.
Never mind the fact that I said it's just Pokemon Brock.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking to you. Thanks, photobombing there, Flowers.
Looking directly into the camera. Oh, gosh.
Anyway, I think
the time has come.
Alright, cutscene time.
Yep. Volton Veluza, I'm late. Lorelei!
Kofu, wait!
That's for the OG fans.
He got away. How am I supposed to return this to him now? Oh, hey! You're here as a gym challenger, right?
Bold of you to assume.
Yep. I knew it. Of course you are. I mean, you're wearing the uniform. Anyway, that big man that just left is Kofu, leader of the Cascarafa gym. Actually, let's see if I can actually pronounce this potentially correctly. Cascarafa.
There we go. Gotta rub your ability to roll your R's in my face.
That Jenny Ortega went through the same thing that Henry Carville went through The Witcher? Okay. I wonder if they'll ever implement proper voice acting sounds for the Pokemon instead of sound effects. Well, I actually appreciate the sound effects in the game.
Yeah.
There doesn't need to be voice acting for the Pokemon, I don't think.
for the Pokemon, no. I actually like the fact that they just have bleeps and bloops.
And animal noises.
And I was actually kind of pissed off that they were having Pikachu specifically, as well as Eevee, just have the voice acting. I'm glad they just are back to using sounds again. Now, the human beings, I would very much love to have voice acting.
But I also understand, given the localization that would have to be done, especially given the popularity of Pokemon, how difficult that would be. Financially, just in general.
Despite them being the most financially successful franchise on the planet.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I understand why it's not a high priority for them, especially when having it go voiceless is...
Are you expressing your opinions on this, Garrus?
Hi!
Who's that Pokemon?
So Garrus actually got to the vet yesterday. After, having been pretty sick, he perked right up, but yesterday we went in and confirmed for certain he seems to be in the clear. Isn't that right, baby boy? Don't touch him with your Cheeto fingers.
Wow. Listen, in lieu of a napkin.
What do you fucking mean in lieu of a napkin? What do you fucking mean in lieu of it? I have so many napkins!
Well, yes, but he's much softer.
You will not use my cat as a napkin. Don't you! Forget about me!
Don't.
Wow. Anyway, vet thinks he looks good. We have a prescription for a diet to help reduce the likelihood of that condition returning.
Yeah.
He is perky, happy. He was very unhappy, by the way, and vocalized it very clearly about having to go to the vet. Thankfully, he seems to have forgiven us.
Yes.
As for the voice acting in Pokemon, I can only see the main character, aka the player, being a voiceless character and everyone else being voiced.
Yeah, that much I can definitely agree with. Like,
I mean, that's how they do it in like Dragon Age, for example.
I was gonna say
the first game.
That's not uncommon with a lot of JRPGs, which Pokemon technically is. I'm sick and tired of people saying it's not.
I will say, apparently, it might be a good idea to move away from calling it a JRPG because it implies. I know we understand it as a particular genre unto itself, but they've always considered it just an RPG.
That's fair enough.
The fact that we call it a Japanese RPG indicate, and it used to be held in contempt, like as if it wasn't a real game. It has obviously, that's why it's called a Japanese RPG because it wasn't considered as real as Western RPGs.
See, I thought it was just because they're made in Japan.
Same. I mean, that's the thing is that up until actually the Jimquisition released a video talking about this. But apparently it has been something that's actually been very disheartening for a lot of the developers over in Japan.
I see.
Because you don't call Western RPGs Western RPGs. You don't call them US RPGs. You know, there's not an equivalent. The fact that Japan gets singled out. Yes, it is a particular style. Yes, there does seem to be something of its own genre unto itself because of the way that they handle it, the cultural influences on it and all of that. But I think that I would still rather call them just RPGs. Until we have a better name for, I guess, the genre, which is actually still pretty broad. Jesus Christ. Like Final Fantasy and Pokemon are two very clearly different games, but they both would qualify for as RPGs.
Yeah.
So I'm writing an isekai light novel. Nice.
Interesting.
JRPG would more appropriate for games like the Shin Megami Tensei. To name, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, they do be very Japan.
Anyway, let's.
For better and for worse.
He has a bit of a childlike side to him, and today he's run off to the market without his wallet. He'll be in big trouble without it. That's where you come in, kind Jim Challenger. Could you please take Kofu's wallet to him? I mean, I guess. I got nothing better to do. Oh, you are too kind. I'd give you a gym badge right now if I could. Here's his wallet. I'm counting on you. Complete stranger that I've never met before.
Inside his wallet is a badge.
And the fact that it's a Venonat.
See, that's the thing that gets me. It's like, I appreciate that because, like, you would think, oh, he's a water-type trainer. Obviously, he needs a water-type wallet. Like, no, it's just, that's not his life. You know, it's his job.
He appreciates water. He clearly does have a lot in his life that's literally soaking in water-type.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean everything he does has to be related to water types.
Exactly. Wouldn't that be something, winning a gym badge for being a delivery person? I mean, that's kind of halfway to what this gym is. Anyway, this can be your gym test here. If you do this for me, you pass! Kofu's headed to Porto Marinada. It's on the other side of the desert to the west.
I love Marinara.
Be careful, though. There are many dangerous Pokemon in the desert.
She ain't kidding. Which reminds me, did you take care of a certain paradoxal mon in the desert?
Not yet.
I see. Well, then that's something to certainly keep an eye out for.
Uh-huh. Who would you put Lord Frieza in first form versus... Unfortunately, I don't know enough about Dragon Ball. I haven't even watched it for so many years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Mewtwo and Frieza certainly do look a lot alike, I'll say that much.
There's a thread of commonality.
Yeah.
Honestly, Goku is the perfect fucking Pokemon to put him against.
I mean, yeah.
And you can't tell me he's not a Pokemon.
I mean... I'd say he's more of a Digimon at this point, but...
Maybe. God, no. But deserts aren't a common thing in the series.
There's a handful of deserts around, I think mainly starting in Gen 3.
Yeah, because there aren't a lot of deserts in Japan, and a lot of the early regions are pretty much exclusively focused in Japan.
Yeah, Gens 1 through 4 specifically, though they did make a lot of shit up as they went along. Sort of fill up and diversify the biomes. Like, for example, I'm pretty sure there aren't many deserts in New York State, and yet there is a clear, obvious desert in the Unova region. Also, Goku is already in this game. They just go by Nemona.
True.
Yes, I see you bashing your fist against the recovery machine. That won't make it go any faster.
Excuse me, customer? Trainer?
I just realized, you know what looks like your trainer's doing? At the... There we go.
Goku is a perfect Pokemon. He just barred them so much and give... Yeah. I mean, we see that actually a lot in the anime.
Yeah. Welcome to the Pokemon. Can I help you with something? Please leave me alone. There's so much sand in my eyes.
It's getting a little sluggish.
Yeah.
Because of the fucking desert air here.
Also, I'm gonna bring up another sort of ethical question, because I brought it up before. Are League points technically cryptocurrency in the Pokemon world?
They're a type of digital currency, to be sure.
Yeah.
But there does appear to be... I honestly don't know. Do I have anything to sell?
Because, like, the fact that they separate them distinctly from Poke Dollars makes me think, okay, so the League just makes its own Dogecoin. I mean, because it is a specific currency that can only be spent on things relating to the Pokemon League.
Perfect teacher, he just needs the perfect student to match.
Yeah.
Well, he did, but unfortunately he neglected the fuck out of his son.
Which one?
Yes.
Exactly. And that's why I still believe that Piccolo is Gohan's real dad.
Uh-huh.
Despite the problematic early years.
I mean, you know.
Still a hell of a better father than Goku.
I know. What would you call me? Okay, you can call me whatever you want.
I mean, yeah. Go away, Rufflet. No one likes you.
Literally no one. I'm sure someone actually likes him. No! Fuck!
Fucking Capsicum, man. I don't know what it is about this Pokemon specifically that makes them all but invisible until you trip over them.
I mean, that was probably on purpose.
Yeah. It's like, you're gonna encounter this fucker whether you want to or not. And then these fucking things.
The little...
Yeah, the little, like, Tweety
Flittle?
birds dressed up like Lady Gaga.
Oh, Flittle?
Yes. I am happy that Dawn Fan is getting some love this generation.
And then there's Tumbleweed.
Yes.
Tumbleweed. And then there's that fucker. These I did not expect that I was going to end up falling in love with, but...
I mean, I had every expectation that you would fall in love with them.
I thought that they were really weird, but then I saw the fully evolved form and I was like...
Yeah, Tinkaton.
I was like, oh, hell yes.
I mean, helped a bit. Wow, we saw into the Matrix there for a second. But also helped a bit by their fucking Pokedex entry.
Yeah, little savage there they are.
To say the least. For the uninitiated, you've probably noticed that the Tinkatink line is consistently carrying around these metal hammers. You want to know what those are made out of? Corviknight. Dead hunks of Corviknight. They're gremlins. They're literal gremlins. In the OG sense of, like, airplane dismantling gremlins. And I love it.
There's always like a singular low kicks around here.
Yeah.
Hey, Earthworm.
I mean, listen, one common rider can only protect so much. That's why you gotta have a squad of them. Interesting.
Interesting combination.
Yeah. Oh, the little fanpy.
I think... do I not have a Sarah Legend? I may not.
Yes, yes, absolutely, Nix. The open world exploration in this game is phenomenal.
That would be terrible to throw against that.
Like, there's still obviously a fair bit to be improved upon, but goddamn if this isn't a huge step in the right direction for the Pokemon franchise.
Honestly, there's so much. Like, people can have their complaints.
Yeah.
And they're valid. Like, I'm not gonna tell anyone, you know, that they have to like this game. I will always contest some complaints to an extent. I will definitely, you know, I will say, I don't think that the graphical difficulties with this game were as bad as they were hyped up to be, in the sense that everyone fixated on them immediately.
Yeah.
To the exclusion of everything else that this generation was actually doing in terms of improving the quality of these games. Don't you thrust me!
It's like that meme of like something going completely over a person's head in media, and then it's like, haha, obvious thing to point out.
Oh my god, stop! I was just supposed to cut out this because there's so much I don't know that it was definitely... The thing is that, honestly speaking, I got started with, I got started with Pokemon X way back in 2013-ish, 2014-ish. And I didn't really finish that at the time. It intrigued me, I was interested in it, but I just didn't... I'm not so good with, like, the handheld console side of things. It's a weird thing. I sometimes get, like sick if I'm looking down onto a console or something like that long enough. Anyway, I found the whole idea interesting, but I never really got fully into it. And then Pokemon Legends Arceus came out.
Yep.
And I was a little kind of worried about getting into it, but then I played it and it was actually very intuitive. I personally would recommend Pokemon Legends Arceus as even an interesting starting point on getting... You stop that! I hate this. On getting into the series, especially going forward with newer generations, because... Can I not see my health? Thank you, whatever. it starts any game that you get started with is always going to look super complicated, especially if you come in the middle of in the middle of someone else's run, after they've gone through all of the tutorials, after they've gone through all of the stages where you're learning a lot of the stuff. It looks more complicated when you haven't followed the path. Just like walking looks really complicated to a baby who hasn't walked yet. It's like, how do you do all of those things at once?
And I'll also say, Nix, if you're looking for like a mechanically quote-unquote simpler entry point for Pokemon, I mean, yes, I highly agree that Legends Arceus is a good entry point. But if that even seems overwhelming for you, if you have a Nintendo DS, I would recommend either Heart Gold or Soul Silver or Black and White. Because they very much take their time and just introducing you to the basics of the concept behind Pokemon, the basics of things like, oh, there's usually some sort of antagonistic like organization or evil team to deal with. It's very linear in terms of like deciding what tasks to go about with like gyms and stuff like that. It's it's a good sample size of like what Pokemon has been traditionally. That being said, if you're looking for something that is more expansive and open to like exploration and personal play styles, both this and Legends Arceus I feel would be fantastic starting points.
I played Heart Gold, Soul Silver back in the day. I think those were the last games I touched. That's just it. Like, if you've played them before, a lot of the core mechanics have not actually changed.
Yeah, like, literally all that's changed since then is the introduction to the fairy type and your once per generation mid-battle gimmick.
Yep. It looks more complicated, especially because the graphics have gotten more complicated, and the interface for this game was, again, just a little bit more complicated than it's been in the past. But it's actually... By the way, that's a way to bypass the other Titan there. It gets a lot more intuitive. You get more used to it, especially if you do play it directly from the beginning.
Yeah.
They do a pretty good job with that. Is that a couple of Sableye that just ran into me? Yes, it was.
Yeah, those two have a tendency to just wander the fuck down that path. Well, I mean, the Switch is still technically a handheld.
It is.
And I think that is a big contributing factor as to why it can only handle so much. Because it's sort of like midway between a traditional sit-down and playing your TV console and a handheld.
It is meant to be something that you can take with you out on the road. I just never go outside, so... Anyway. Hi, Zelda. Hi, Shikarian.
Oh yeah, I forgot you could run into Kofu along various paths.
Volton Veluza? Where in the world? You little flowers are getting battered by the sea breeze, something fierce, but you don't care. What strong, pretty little flowers. Where in the world can I go to find more like you?
I mean, right here, apparently.
Well, I can also appreciate that, like, he doesn't necessarily want to pick them.
And next, that's also fair. I mean, we talk about, well, if you're a little overwhelmed by the, but honestly, again, if you've played the older games, and a newer game will absolutely feel like coming home.
And frankly, I don't blame you for taking a step back after Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Though I'm very opinionated when it comes to those games. Plus, I just don't care for Gen 3 in general, anyway.
Ah, shoot. I gotta get down to the market.
Hey, wait a second.
And again, I never saw that cutscene during my playthrough because I just went straight to the town. But I appreciate that we have those moments like that where you can just see a little more into his character. Like, he's a man who respects nature and all the elements thereof.
Pardonnez-moi. Hi, Meowth. What's up? Hi.
This is currently Generation 9.
Yeah. Careful there, Meowth. That's a cliff.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, goodness knows. Ah! You fucking spawned it too! Fuck off!
What did? It
Wow.
listened.
It fucking spawned into existence just to spite me.
But to fully clarify on that, Nyx, Gen 1 were red, blue, and yellow / green, because it was originally red and green in Japan. Gen 2 was gold, silver, and crystal. Gen 3 was ruby, sapphire, emerald. Gen 4 was diamond, pearl, and platinum. Gen 5 was when they stopped doing the refined, like, I suppose, definitive edition version system, and just went with black and white, and then black 2, white 2. That was Gen 5. Then Gen 6 was X and Y, as well as Mega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire.
Mm-hmm.
Then Gen 7 was Sun and Moon, followed by Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Gen 8 was Sword and Shield, as well as Legends Arceus. And Gen 9 is Scarlet and Violet. I mean, I will say, I agree that I prefer the designs of the original Gold and Silver protagonists, because I don't care for what they did to the aesthetic for the female player character. They just made her look like a Raggedy Ann doll. I much prefer Chris, the blue-haired female protagonist from Crystal version.
Anyway.
She just looks so much cooler.
Fountain for loser where? Where in the world? Where in the world is my wallet? Without my wallet, I won't be able to get today's hot item. You'll get bought up by someone else. Don't worry, old man Kofu. I'll run and look for it right now.
Yes, I'm here actually to deliver a wallet.
What do you want? Old man Kofu's in the middle of some super duper important independent or ingredient buying.
Yeah, as it turns out...
Well, if you're thinking about trying to interrupt him, then I, his best apprentice, will have to stop you.
Okay, well, I'm not trying to interrupt him from doing that. I'm trying to actually help.
So do you have something super important to say to busy?
I realize I should have been giving him a southern accent this whole time. My buddy Keith one time told me about a wallet they found.
Shut the fuck and read the line.
So do you have something super important to say to us busy folks, or what?
Yes, as it turns out. Yeah, this is super important.
Super important, eh? We'll see about that. Maybe a battle will shut your mouth.
So, a battle is somehow less of a waste of your time than just letting me explain myself? Or you running off to go do the thing that Kofu asked you to do?
Have my ball.
Lonesome. Well, I hope you're ready for getting your ass literally kicked.
It's not even that big.
You're now dead. Congratulations.
Yeah, hey, Shikarian.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's the only detail of Kofu's design that bothers me, the two unibrows.
It seems unnecessary, but... I mean, they look like waves, so...
Yeah, I get that they are supposed to be waves, and, like, all in all, it's not the worst in the world.
You should have stopped after the first one.
Like, see, I get they're trying to make that guy clap, it just makes him look like he's going... holding an invisible baby.
Could it be face paint?
Shucks. I let old man Kofu down.
Ugh. You gonna let me speak now?
Dang it. That backfired. Now my wallet's empty, too.
See, again, a more productive use of your time would be to let me...
Hey, step right up and tell me, what's all the ruckus about over here?
Old man Kofu, it seems this kid's got something to say.
I love how I was gonna say he has evolved into...
I turned him into the Sheriff of Nottingham from Disney's Robin Hood. There's something funny going on here.
What's that now? A customer here for little old walletless, moneyless me? What can I do for you?
I have your wallet. The thing you're looking for. The thing that people keep interrupting me in trying to deliver it to you.
Voting the loser! My wallet!
Yes, that's exactly what I just said.
Say what now? My lobby staffer sent you out here to bring it to me?
I didn't say that, but yes, you're correct. Are you psychic?
That's a huge help. Thanks for coming all this way. I guess I should apologize for my little apprentice here. 2. Actually, I think he's 3.5, but whatever. Hope it didn't bother you too much.
He bothered me a lot, for many reasons, including, literally, conceptually, the fact that he felt it was much better use of his time to battle me
also,
instead
I'm
of let me.
37, boss.
Fucking shut up, you little worm toad.
Some people pay for that kind of treatment.
Anyway, there's something here at the Porto Marinada auction that we really want to get our hands on. So, as you can imagine, we were both a bit worked up to find I'd forgotten my wallet.
Yeah, worked up is one thing.
Ladies and gents, you won't want to miss this. Here comes today's last item. Feast your eyes on the main event. I have here the legendary wakame seaweed of the Hoenn region. Do I have any takers? Voting for loser.
Is that that's actually your catchphrase? You chose that catchphrase.
Well, I mean, it's also one of his Pokemon, so...
I don't even have to touch it. I can see it's got the springy texture of seaweed chock full of nutrients. And just look at it. Look how it catches the light and shines so brilliantly. Ooh, and that rich, fresh aroma of something plucked straight right out of the ocean. I think I may have inserted the word right in there at some point. I need to get me some of that. Now listen, kid. If you want to challenge me at the gym, you're gonna need some smarts. This is the perfect place to test you. Get the winning bid on that seaweed for this old man.
Smarts. I mean, I'm smart, but... winning an auction is literally just about how much money you actually have. Okay, I'll give it my best shot.
You already know the ins and outs of auction at such a young age.
I'm 20.
You're something else, kid.
I'm stunted. Thank you for bringing that up.
Listen, you really don't care about those kinds of things.
Here you go. Fighting funds for the auction. Be smart with it, and win this old man that seaweed.
Considering that most of Hoenn is covered by water, I'm not surprised seaweed is one thing as
Yeah, legit.
Alright. Thanks for the muns, hun.
Hoenn's legendary wakame seaweed will start the bidding at 10,000 poke.
Let's start with that.
I hear one bid for 10,000. Do I hear more? We're currently at 10,000 poke.
50. No, that's 25,000.
And we have 25,000. We're at 25,000 poke. Do I hear more?
I'll bump it up by another 10.
I hear a bid for 35,000. Do I hear more? We're currently at 35,000 poke.
Oh.
Sold for 35,000 poke to the little lady over here. And there. And everywhere. That was amazing. You put those grown-up bidders to shame with your bidding skills. Thank you for winning that seaweed for this old man. I'll be taking it now if you don't mind.
No, it's mine. Okay, fine. After all the trouble you put me through.
Yoink! This seaweed's a great catch. I'd be feeling pretty low at the seabed if I'd failed to get my hands on it.
That wasn't what was written in your subtitles.
I played myself like a drum.
Sir.
I just realized that's not a good sound for a stream.
This game apparently makes you rich a lot earlier than most others.
Oh, God.
It depends on how you play it.
Oh, yeah.
If there's any of that money I gave you, take the leftovers.
You just pulled a fucking foghorn leghorn.
Yeah, he accidentally ate his Veluza earlier today. Pay it no mind.
You can use it to try your hand at the auction again if you like.
Kof, are you okay? Do you need to, like...
It's the sunstroke.
Yeah, do you need some water? Like, not salt water? Like...
He exclusively drinks salt water. Says it brings him closer to his ingredients.
Well, I think it brings him closer to God, but perhaps not the way he would want. Imagine if he were spiteful and spent all of Kofu's money to win the auction. Well, I mean, he loses it either way, because you get the leftovers.
Alrighty. I'm gonna head on back to the Castle Rock for the Ding-Dong Gym now. Old man Kofu's gonna prepare a real good battle for you. See you there.
Okay, for fairy. Pfeffery, however that's pronounced.
Boss, we gotta talk about health benefits.
I passed. Hooray.
I will say I do love the aesthetic of this place. Especially like the tile water Pokemon.
Beach time.
Premier balls, huh?
Interesting. I mean, you get those for free. I don't have a lot of sandwich ingredients. I have more than I thought.
See, I'm just thinking of fucking... I'm thinking of Joe from Season 3 of the Front Lock with the olive oil. Go watch Salty DK Dan's Friend Lock. They're currently on Season 3 and it's hilarious. And also painful.
Yeah.
A lovely combination.
You good, bro?
Yeah, and again, I'll even say I appreciate you carrying that ever since Gen 7, like, the whole route to getting a gym badge has been more than just, oh, fight these trainers in this building. Like, they've introduced, like, the mini-games and everything.
What do you got? Oh,
You got sandwiches.
just straight up sandwiches. Boring. You're selling shit.
Whatever happened to Quiznos?
They failed.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have enough banana.
Sorry, it's just the sandwich thing made me think of Quiznos, and yeah, I guess maybe they just couldn't compete with Subway or something.
They made some bad decisions along the way. I'm glad to have you on this shopping trip with me. Getting sandwich fixins.
And man, I do enjoy me a good sandwich. In fact, I might make myself a sandwich tonight.
Not a bad idea. No.
This stream is brought to you by Hello Fresh. No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't mean to actually duck there.
Ooh, potato tortilla.
course you do. I love avocado.
I love both.
I love a lot of things. Hamburger.
A smoked fillet.
How do I not have chili sauce?
Good question.
By the way, spring has most certainly sprung.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
We went literally from no blossoms whatsoever to 1 day of heat, and so many trees exploded with flowers.
Uh-huh.
They went from completely bare to packed with fucking flowers.
It's like as if someone overnight said, this is gonna be the spring episode.
I mean, that's Haruhi Suzumiya.
Yeah.
That was literally an episode.
Ah, God.
There's really not much else to do here.
See, the thing about, like, because again, like, briefly going back to Quiznos, I will always forever associate that restaurant with two things. Greasy as hell toasted sandwiches.
And the fucking commercial.
Yeah, that one fucking Photoshop flowy looking monstrosity.
Well, that was actually based on an internet meme at the time.
Was it?
Yep. They got officially, basically, commissioned to do one of those for Quiznos.
Interesting. That's a little tidbit I was not aware of.
Yeah. I didn't know it at the time. Oh, shit! That was fucking...
Those kilowatt rolls really just went, we love the subs!
Hi, Gyarados!
I love how the kilowatt rolls are nearly as big as the fucking Gyarados. It might be a perspective thing, but I've always been weirded the fuck out by how unnaturally big these bird Pokemon are.
I mean, there are a lot of really big fucking birds.
Yeah. And we're not gonna comment on Wug Trio.
There are many things that we just don't talk about.
Agreed.
Including Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. Oh, they're so cute. I love them.
Shellosses.
Meanwhile, I can't believe that that's what they look like when they land.
I was gonna say, like, what the fuck is wrong with Wingull?
Yes.
It's a baby. Squishy baby.
Hi, Jello baby. Slime baby. Are you, like, intentionally trying to ignore me?
To be fair, if something 10 times my size, known for catching my kin, came up to me and started walking towards me, I'm pretty sure I'd walk in the opposite direction as well. Magikarp, why? You're so close to being out in the open water. Don't do this to yourself. Magikarp, please. I also love, by the way, over the years, the Pokedex has just become, like, increasingly cruel in how it refers to Magikarp. Wasn't it like in Sword and Shield, like, it is the most worthless and pathetic Pokemon in existence?
God.
Was there a shiny Slowpoke?
Good job, Magikarp.
See, what fucks me up about shinies with Slowpoke is that it's such a slight difference, because they all look very pale.
And this game doesn't do an audio cue to let you know when you found one.
Which is stupid.
I actually don't think I've caught a Magikarp on this character.
Well.
Now I have.
And if you want a Gyarados without leveling, we saw one over there.
So, shiny Slowpoke? I mean, it might have despawned too.
It's entirely possible. Either way, wouldn't be too particularly heartbroken over the loss of a shiny Slowpoke. Because again, they look no different. Finizen.
Just exploring around, I guess.
I do love exploring just the general coasts of the region.
Oh yeah. There's a lot to enjoy about exploring in this game.
Absolutely.
They actually make it a rewarding experience.
Definitely.
I will say that I appreciate the swimming motion of Koraidon.
Yeah.
I was a little caught off guard by it initially when I was playing in, because I got used to, fuck. I got used to Miraidon.
Yeah. Because it just turns into a jet ski. Ah, yes, the lake.
And again, I love the difference in the animation when you are...
Whoa! Dragonair. Smooth.
I don't think you're shiny.
Yeah. Though again, you'd be hard pressed to tell the difference.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
Arvin, I'm not doing this right now.
Right next to a Veluza. Hey there, Lorelai.
I'm not doing this right now, Arvin.
So, rumor has it that the false dragon titan lurks somewhere in this lake, yeah?
Yeah, I guess so.
But not a single person's ever caught a glimpse of it.
Mm-hmm.
Must be some kind of truly terrifying beast.
Mm-hmm.
But how are we supposed to search for a thing when we don't even know what it looks like?
That's a very good question, Arvin. Have you done further research into this?
Sure would be handy if it just ran around crying, "I'm the Titan!" or something. If only, right?
Yeah.
Yep, there's the Veluza! This fucking thing, by the way.
I hate it.
Apparently one of its signature abilities is that in order to make itself go faster, it can just lob off pieces of itself. And that's where people get the meat to cook for it. Like, they grow back and it's just fine, but... this game is real fond of driving home the point that people eat Pokemon.
Alright. Fillet away. Well, there you go. I mean, it's grass type, but I get it.
Yeah, it probably would, Phoenix.
Alright, just for the sake of
Yeah.
trying one last time. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run after this. Sorry, Reina. I do appreciate that the Pokemon get little floaties.
Yeah. And that's another thing that I'm glad they carried over from Arceus.
I don't think this is an area I'm supposed to be in yet.
No, they're all pretty tough around here.
Ah! Tiny cute! Huh. Polly is just in the water.
Yeah. That is an interesting one. Because I would have guessed it'd be on the floaty too. I guess because it's got such strong arms?
I don't fucking know. Flamingo. Oh, hey. So many Slowbro. And this little poke.
Yes.
The way that they looked over.
They need a minute. Bro.
He looked away.
Yeah. Oh, that one fell asleep.
Oh my god, that was so cute though.
Oh yeah.
Just collapses.
I mean, say what you will of Slowpoke, they're adorable as fuck. Look at this fucking thumbnail. I found my long-lost dad?
Hello, Sushi. Hello, Kix.
Yeah. Hi, Tropius.
Weirdo.
Sigh! Get a load of this guy, Vegetarian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you better fucking run. You're real lucky you're a lot less aggressive than your predecessors in Arceus. For a second I thought that was a Slugma, but no, it's just a deer with no legs. What did that Girafarig do to you, Deerling? Deerling, I'm so fucking sorry.
Oh dear. Oh, it was sleeping.
It was loafing.
It was loafing. Oh my god, I didn't know they loafed.
I didn't know they could loaf either.
I did not know. Oh, hello. I didn't know that they could loaf. Hello, you little loaf. Hello. Oh, you're so cute.
Yes, careful, Knackley. I mean, out of all the Pokemon here, you could probably survive the fall, but even so.
Tropius is weird.
But free bananas for life.
Oh no, Deerling is cute.
Deerling is very cute.
Hello and welcome to the Pokemon Center. Fucking heal my Pokemon. Then we'll need your Pokemon for a few seconds. They loaf when they sleep. It's so well, it wasn't even asleep. It was just loafed, but like staring off into the distance.
Yeah. Someday my prince will come. When will Bambi return from the war?
Shut the fuck up. My god. I'm actually a little bit disheartened because yesterday there were multiple appointments that were slotted for the day, including the vet visit, but also I was supposed to have my physical therapy yesterday, but unfortunately my doctor got sick, so we had to reschedule for next week. So in the meantime, I get to sit with quite a bit of pain, which accumulated over the last couple of weeks since my last session.
Yeah.
Why can't we pet the wild Pokemon? I wish so much.
See, in the next generation, I hope they have a system where you can, like, leave out bait and, like, befriend Pokemon. And obviously it would take a great deal more work, like, to catch them that way. than to battle them. But I would love the option to do that as an alternative means of catching them.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, they had something similar in Sword and Shield with the picnics, where random Pokemon would just show the fuck up every now and then, and if you play with them, they're like, hey, I want to come with you. One of the few things I will give Sword and Shield credit for.
As well as the outfit system.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, these babies.
Happy babies.
Happy babies.
And I guess they've been adopted by this pig.
I mean, when you smell nice.
Yeah. Good work, Gordy. Meanwhile...
You know, I said that I was going to be starting a gym today, but then...
Listen, important things come up.
Oh yeah, they're Ditto around here.
Huh.
That's right. That's one of the other reasons for all of these multiples.
Yeah. And unfortunately, there's no way of knowing until you battle them. Actually, no, you can identify it with, like, the shoulder button, if I'm not mistaken. Because that happened the other day when I was just looking at them, and one said Ditto, despite not looking like a Ditto. And a skidoo. Dear, 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 dear.
Everywhere a deer deer.
Yeah. Whoa. We went inside your backpack for a second. Fanpy, I'm in love with you. There's an oink cologne and a skidoo.
I probably shouldn't actually be trying to mess with these Pokemon. They are considerably higher level than where I am right now.
Yeah. You good, Giraffe Rig?
No. Nor has the right priorities being a Pokemon Disney princess.
Yeah,
Yes!
she really do be. Like, you joke, Phoenix. But from everything I saw of her Arceus playthrough, that's literally the case.
I mean, I am fairy type.
You really do be.
Did I get the Wooper? I don't think I've gotten the Wooper. By the way, you can get a non-Paldean Wooper.
Yeah, I
did.
need to get around to doing that.
Alright, I did actually get that. Where did I put it then?
It may have been in your other game.
No, I mean, so that would have been her. Probably would have put it in my water box.
There it is.
There it is. In the poison box. I'll put it in the water box. Manchester. Alright. They say when Lore sings the Pokemon theme, Pokemon flock to her. I mean, I will say that my cats actually respond to my singing.
Yeah.
Like, we were at the vet with Zelda not that long ago, and she was huddled in the bag, refused to come out, refused to react to anything. And then I started singing at her, and she started suddenly, nah! and stirring and rubbing her face on things. Alright. I think I'm just about ready for this.
Also, I love how Polly literally just has a Minecraft block on them.
That's a loaded dice.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, I'm definitely leveled enough for this. Okay. want to be a master of Pokemon? Do you have the skills to be number one?
Listen, years of programming. Oh yeah, sorry. I dissociated there for a second. I thought we were going to keep going with the song for whatever reason.
No.
Well now, Lorelei. Forgive my jaunty walk. You appear to be progressing well on your gym circuit.
I think so. What's this now? Is this that kid I've been hearing so much about?
Gender.
Absolute gender. Hey, kiddo. I heard you're, like, way too good at battling, yeah? I'm not that good. I just have to overlevel my Pokemon, but you know how it goes. You can't fool me that easily. No need to play humble, you hear?
This young lady would be Rika.
I ain't no lady. That's me, Rika here, at your service. And hey, I know I'm pretty, but no need to get intimidated or anything.
Yes, ma'am. She's a little farcical, shall we say. But like myself, she is a member of the Elite Four.
What? I wasn't trying to be funny. Anyway, Tell you something, kiddo. You look fun. Like, interesting. At a glance, anyway.
Naturally. She is one of our Academy's esteemed students.
Ah, yeah, that checks out. But the battles you'll face at these gyms really ratchet up the farther you go.
Indeed. Your average trainer abandons the challenge at roughly this very point.
But not you, right, kiddo? See when you hit the champion assessment. You know, you show these gyms what you've got. Bye.
Best of fortunes to you.
They kind of are in that direction, Phoenix. That's the thing.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes, good at the only skill asked of most kids in this realm. I mean, there's a difference between people who, like, partner up with Pokemon and those who specifically become trainers of Pokemon. Trainers are expected to have more than the one, and they're generally expected to be going around either to the gym circuit or just in general, you know, battling one another.
Yeah.
Because we always play a trainer by default, that's who we will encounter the most of, because, you know, they recognize each other, they'll come out of the woodwork to fight you. But, I mean, I imagine most of society is not, in fact, Pokemon trainers.
Yeah, probably not. By the way, I also appreciate very much that, like, this is the first generation in, like, a very long time, if not ever, where there have been more people who have been, like, enamored with the Elite Four of the Pokemon League than they have been the champion. Like, because it's gotten to the point where it's literally, like, the meme of whenever Rika's not on screen, people should be asking, where's Rika?
Lorelei, I heard you reunited Kofu with his wallet. I can't thank you enough. Though this is a little irregular, please consider your gym test passed. Are you ready to challenge Gym Leader Kofu, the surging chef? Yeah, I think about as ready as I'm gonna be.
So long as Palkia is nowhere to be found.
Very well. Allow me to show you to the battle court. Yeah, Palkia is a cheating bitch. As has been established multiple times now.
We've told that story on stream, right?
Yes, we have.
God.
Long story short, was fighting Palkia, but then literally, when it was supposed to go down, it didn't go down. The health was completely gone, but then it still won.
Yeah.
It still killed me because I was, like,
and then
still fighting. It wouldn't end the battle even though I had won.
And then you tried again, and it went through the whole, like, end cutscene, and then the game crashed.
Yep.
Oh man, Kofu, play with us, come on!
I would be honored if you would try... Oh, sorry, that's still another person.
I would be honored if you would try a new item from my restaurant's menu as well.
I need to pay attention to those text boxes more.
Sorry, everyone. I've got some business to take care of as gym leader real quick like. I'm keeping everyone waiting, you see. Please forgive me. I need to do this first.
Someone, not everyone. Okay.
And again, it's moments like that where, like, it demonstrates how integral, like, a member of this community Kofu is. And how much people respect him outside of just, oh, have you heard about that guy who's in this building who never leaves this building?
Yeah, there's a genuine sense that the gym leaders in this game especially are not some, like, highfalutin individuals that are, like, above everyone. Is that they are literally they because they all have jobs within the community.
Yeah.
And the gym circuit is one of their jobs. It's like an additional thing on top of when they're chefs or when they are artists or streamers.
Yeah, which is literally not something we saw much of until, and I know how this is going to sound, Gen 5, when they first started emphasizing that shit. And in this gen, we see them actually going about and doing shit.
Hey, step right up. I've been waiting for you.
Actually, I've been waiting for you, as you literally just admitted over there.
Thanks for the help over in Porto Marinada. You did a mighty fine job. And now that I've got that legendary seaweed, I can make some real quality dishes with it.
Are you gonna give me some?
For a charge. But don't expect me to go easy on it in our battle here.
I don't. I hope not.
At the auction, we battle with buying and selling. At my gym, we battle in a more traditional sense. Moves and tactics, ever changing as the raging sea.
I love that with the one waving lady behind him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna serve you a full course of water-type Pokemon. Don't try to eat them, though.
No guarantees. I love the music.
Same. And the fact that it changes the further into the battle you get.
Vaultin!
You beat me to it. I feel a bit indebted to you, but don't expect me to go easy on you just because of that.
Okay.
I never understood what that ability meant.
I would have to look it up, but I remember reading it eventually.
I love Kofu. He's just a fun dude.
What? Baby girl.
And there's this fucking thing.
Ow! I think I was ready for the gym.
Maybe.
Ew!
Well, at least you got on your shoes and not the rest of you.
I don't have shoes. Crabominal.
Yeah, it's ice type. Ice and fighting.
The tides ebb and flow. It's time for rage and tidal surge. Prepare for the rigging for a big transformation. My Pokemon's gonna rock the boat.
And again, he's not.
And this theme.
Yes. And okay, he's not affected by like the power surge. He's like laughing. He's enjoying it. You know? I don't want to say that was anticlimactic.
Yeah, it's a little anticlimactic. I didn't even let it get to one chorus.
Vaultin' Veluza. You're a lively one, aren't you? A little too lively if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just good at what I do.
Eh, don't worry, I was gonna fillet that crab for later anyway.
That's unfortunate.
We gotta eat somehow. A loss as refreshing as the air at morning market.
It smells like fish.
I'm just a helpless little Magikarp to you, eh? Flopping around all willy-nilly.
I'll just get James to kick it.
Ooh! You got me good, I tell you. What a great catch you are.
Well, that was easy.
That was easy.
says in the chat.
Yes.
Just like a master fisher, you held on tight to the last second and reeled in victory.
I didn't even have to hold on. I literally swept with one move.
Look, just give me this, alright?
No, I'm not giving you anything. I had to return your wallet to you. And then I had to fight your underling because you couldn't be bothered to listen to me. You literally made my job that much harder, and I'm a fucking kid.
I'm not giving you the badge.
No, you're giving me that badge.
Now it's time to hand over a gym badge to you.
Damn right it is.
And let's get a real good photo together. Using the pose I've been wanting to try for a long time now.
Don't make that sound with your teeth.
Look at this guy.
What's happened to my eyebrow?
Yes. Same thing that occasionally happens to your chewing animation.
With 4 gym badges in your possession, Pokemon up to level 40 will be easier to catch and listen to you when you ask them to do things. Let me throw this in too, as an extra special bonus. I'm sure you can make good use of it.
Just drops it at her shoes.
Alrighty, it's about time I head back to my restaurant.
Zelda.
She found the kicky bag. So, at the vet, they had these little catnip kicky bags that they were selling for part of a charity. And I bought one of them.
And they sure are kicking it.
They sure are. They've taken to it. They keep going. As soon as I introduced it to them, they got an immediate jonesing for it. Unsurprisingly, Zelda immediately fought Garrus over it.
Yeah. Take a wild guess who won.
She's currently kicking the fuck out of it.
Yep.
It's about time I headed back to my restaurant and got prepping for the next wave. Come back to see me again now, you hear?
I will never return to this until I'm required to.
She's just going at it.
She really is. That's what kicky bags are for. Oh dear.
No!
Oh, Lorelei! Hola!
It's Goku!
Caught you just as you finished up in here, huh? Nice work! Oh, that puts you 4 badges in now, right? Man, that's awesome! I can't believe you're halfway through your gym journey already! Your efforts are bearing so much fruit so quickly! It makes me want to just challenge you to battle right here, right now. But I'm gonna have to wait. Because I put together my team of Pokemon specifically to take on the gym leader. Dang it! When I battle you, I want to do it under the best possible conditions. Which means this time, I've got to ask for a rain check.
She's literally just Goku.
This is the worst timing ever! Sorry, Lorelei! Forgive me! Forgive me! I love when my cats do their bunny kicks when they play. That's exactly what she was doing. That's what it's for, is literally that.
Bitch!
You catnip fiend! So that happened.
Let's pretend it didn't.
Fucking murderer. The gym test.
Yes, that is a thing that exists. That Kofu! Yes, ma'am.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
The difference between a twink and a twunk.
And their expression's here.
Yeah.
And then I show up.
And they were roommates.
Ah!
Actually, since we're back here, there's a few things you can get.
Yes, I know. Ooh, that's a nice one.
E. And if I'm not mistaken, on the other side...
I can't.
There it is.
Ah, yes. Is it all ominous black stake driven into the ground. Will you pull out the stake? Yeah, sure.
I do like that they just have these things lying around here.
When you pulled out the stake, it crumbled and vanished.
Because, like, it's subtle, but it's still a more, like, solid way of hinting you at the fact that, hey, there might be some more mysteries to this region than you think, rather than just, like, late game Gen 3. Oh, by the way, there are these 3 caves with 3 titans in them. We haven't given you any sort of clue about that in any way, shape, or form. Just, they're there.
Then a hot second. Hey, Nicholas.
Hello.
Glad to see you be able to join us. Alright.
Have I mentioned yet that I'm not fond of Gen 3?
Oh, yes, by the way, the name.
I mean, it has to be.
So, a Dragon Terra type Tinkatuff.
You know? I'm thinking, what name would work for that one?
I mean, it's my responsibility to name them.
True.
Okay. Do I have... I don't think I have either a Gibble or a...
Or Gabite.
Gabite, that's what it's called.
Yeah. Well, I know where you can potentially get some.
Oh, I know where I can get some.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, nice.
So where to next?
I'm gonna try and get myself a Gabite. Or Gibble.
Not a bad idea.
The moon is full.
I'm sorry. I saw the Cyclozar going by, and instantly I just thought of never let this motherfucker cook again.
Right? Just... right?
Go watch the friend lock, like I said before.
Alright, let's try and help you. Lose.
If I win, something will happen.
Yeah, you'll give me money. That's what's gonna happen.
There's so much detail on the clothes. Like, you can see the thread count. I just hear the Taco Bell dong.
Meow's just staring at the sea, thinking about his retirement.
Yeah.
Nicely done, Paulie.
I knew that wouldn't work.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. Oh, hello.
Standing Loof. That sounds like a Paradox Pokemon, doesn't it? Standing Loof.
Oops.
And again, I like how the overworld theme carries over into the battle theme.
Let's try this.
Hey!
Quick catch.
Nice.
gotta pet them all.
Hell yeah.
I really hate these giraffes.
What do you got against Giraffe Rig?
They're giraffes.
And?
They're aggressive. They're almost as aggressive as the fucking toros.
I've never had any issues with the Giraffe Rig.
Oh, they are so aggressive.
See, shades of the past with me talking to you about Machoke.
Maybe it's because I'm nice and they're actually evil. So the fact that they like you says something about you now, doesn't it?
Listen, you're never gonna get a fur giraffe with that attitude.
I don't want one.
You're lost.
That's the fucking point. Go ahead and take all of the girafferig and ferrig giraffe you want.
It's a giraffe! But yeah, this was also exactly the place I was thinking of.
Yeah.
It's just such an interesting sort of biome we got going on here.
I love the fact that it's largely at an angle.
Yeah. Just a weird ass fucking place. It reminds me of the fucking submerged rock-covered spaceship from Godzilla 2000.
Hi there.
That was perfectly on rhythm. Kibble looks like a starter.
It really does. Toast being aggressive, I get it. Wingle being bloodthirsty, yes. But girafferig, I don't know about that one more.
Wow.
Damn. You gonna force my hand there, Gibble?
Yes, I'm glad you got the reference, Nick. This looks exactly like, you know, Orga's rock form while it's still on the ocean floor.
Hucky.
It's just a fucking eclair with legs. I love it.
Gibble and Foot Coco would be best friends.
Yes.
I think so, yes.
Absolutely. Look, there are no thoughts behind those eyes. Like, Fuecoco and Totodile are two of my favorite starters of all time.
I'm just gonna, well, I'm gonna try this, see if it works.
Now there's a question for you, chat. Who's your favorite starter?
You keep doing sand attack. That's even a female Gibble.
Eee.
Quadsire is a perfect shape for plushies. Honestly,
Yes.
that was probably a factor in its development.
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh god, the reflection off the eyes.
Alright, let's give you a little... That should be fine.
It is a difficult choice, Shakira, and there's a lot of good starters.
How? It's asleep! You bitch. That's right, because of the poison typing.
Yeah. Kibble's gone to the Avatar state. But yeah, for me, I'm hard pressed to think of like a starter that I like more than Totodile.
I have a handful that I like. Fennekin being pretty top tier.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of starters that I love, like, unquestionably. But in terms of like all-time favorites, Totodile is definitely up there.
Sprigatito is, I think, my favorite.
That is a good choice.
Use.
Hell yeah, I see you, Phoenix. Yeah. Because, like, again, like, I have a lot of real, like, Lost Stars are close to my heart. Like, I'll be the first to say that, like, as overhyped as Charizard is, I always went with Charmander as a kid for Gen 1. For Gen 2 is Totodile. Gen 3, I'm a Trico dude. I'm Trico Ride or Die for Gen 3.
Yes!
Hell yeah.
I don't know why it had to be this particular Gibble, but...
Yeah. For me, in Gen 4, it was Turtwig. Gen 5, Snivy. Gen 6, Froakie. Gen 7, Rowlet. Gen 8, Sobble. And Gen 9, Fuecoco. Yeah, in terms of the Johto starters, Nyx, Cyndaquil always sort of like came in second for me compared to Totodile, though I've gained a new appreciation for Cyndaquil ever since, ever since Hisuian Typhlosion came about. Because I will say Hisuian Typhlosion is probably my new favorite final Evo for fire starters. And yes, that's above Charizard. Because Fire Ghost is just such a cool combination. Also, did that Charcadet have a Grass-type Terra-type?
Yes, I believe so.
That is interesting.
Oh, not the Charcadet.
Oh.
I was,
Oh.
There's the Wooper.
Okay. Also, could be that my brain just got mixed up, but that would be an interesting typing there.
The Balmo does.
Oh, well, there you go.
We just caught that today, though.
Nice.
Yes, the fire Terra typing on Goomy.
Nice. Which, I mean, could come in handy, since Goomy knows a lot of water-type moves, I think. You know what? That's completely valid, Phoenix.
Cyndaquil is also adorable. I have a fondness for Cyndaquil, especially Typhlosion. Hisuian Typhlosion.
Yeah. Like, Hisuian Typhlosion is my favorite among the Legends Arceus starter final Evos.
Which is not actually really shitting on the other ones.
Yeah, no. It's just like, of the three of them, Hisuian Typhlosion is like top tier.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Child.
Help! I hit those Pokeballs all on its own!
Motherfucker, just cry wolf.
I'm a
I love Cookie.
thick fat.
Yeah. Just Taco Bell.
These days it's much harder to choose starters because there are so many good ones to choose from. Yeah.
I will say, this generation, I had the most difficulty choosing a starter because they're legitimately all good.
Yes.
And I can't say that about every generation.
I pretty much pick Sprigatito because it's a cat, and also I love the whole line.
Yeah.
Especially Masquerada.
Yeah, I mean, here's the funny thing. Like, Fuecoco is my favorite of the, like, unevolved starters. Though, oddly enough, I think of the final Evos, I think my favorite is Quaquaval.
I mean, it's pretty fucking awesome.
It is.
Time to go rob another kid of their lunch money. Yep.
Yeah, and I think, like, it's less like the typing, more just like the designs. Because, like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, Skeledirge is still growing on me. I'm not as fond of Skeledirge as I am the designs for Meowscarada or Quackleval.
Hi, Zelda.
Yeah, like, I get it. I know what it's supposed to be. It's just doesn't vibe with me as much as the other two.
Zelda.
Grass type Rockruff. Interesting.
Hi, Zelda.
Zelda. Mommy's at work right now. I know you're high, but that isn't an excuse, young lady.
Zelda. Wow!
Stop leaning into me. You're gonna lean off and then scratch all the skin off my leg.
Sprigatula is straight up Morgana from Persona 5. I'll have to take your word on that.
You're not even wrong. Looking cool, Joker. Like, you know what? Like, that's just it. I feel like Masquerada is more like the fusion of Joker and Morgana. Nummy takes no prisoners.
I think I already have one of you, but it's a free catch, so... Zelda's running the stream because she got high. Because she got high. Because she got high.
Because she got high. I was gonna scream on Twitch, but then I got high.
I was gonna call my bitch, but then I got...
Well, we already called Zelda.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Zelda.
Beep, 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 beep.
Beep beep.
She's a sheep.
Beep beep. Ba-dum-bum! I don't fucking know.
Listen, again, just 3 notes that unlock latent, just awe and mystery for the world of reading whenever anyone in our generation hears it. These fucking things.
I love them, though.
I love them, but they're also aggro as all get out.
Yes.
What the fuck was Tweety doing over there? Was she converting a whole fucking flock of Rufflet?
I mean, they are psychic.
Well, no, they're normal. Oh, no, you mean the Tweety,
Flittle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hey. Bitch! What? In the nearest future, Pokemon would become an amalgamation of Pokemon, Undertale, and Persona.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if they added the ability to actually romance people in Pokemon, I get why they can't, because it's supposed to be targeted towards kids.
Yeah.
But if they made a version for older players and you could do that...
Oh, yeah. I mean, the closest we're at with that is Pokemon Masters.
where you can at least somewhat officially go on a date with them.
Yeah, we're at least close enough. And it's the only game we have where we consistently have voice acting for him.
True.
And it's a fucking... You know what? Grass Pig does make perfect sense.
Only type that makes more would be ground
Yeah.
Which has unfortunate implications when I say that,
Yeah.
but...
My wife.
Oh, it's ground type. Oops. I just made myself vulnerable to this. Oh, wellsies.
I can't get him with the ground type hat. Like, it makes perfect sense. But it's also so fucking dumb. I love it. That was Hyper Voice.
Yeah, that's in fact. I just realized that I capitalized the B in about for the title of the stream. Whoops.
You know? What are you talking ab? Ab out. Apply directly to the abdominals. Ab out. Apply directly to the abdominals.
Oh, shut up with that. Shut up with that. Shut the fuck up with that.
You literally just got shat on by a pig.
Shut the fuck up with that. Oh god, I broke my ankle apparently.
Oh. Yeah. Listen, raids are serious business. Like, this is, like, just straight up magical girl fight.
Dang. Stop it! You stop it! Oh.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Not too big.
I hate that.
I briefly read that as soy cologne farted. God damn it.
At least we know it would smell good.
Yeah. Unfortunate lore, but canon nonetheless. Good timing with the music in that throw, by the way.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was literally perfect.
Okay.
Shit. Musically, that was just perfect.
That was on the money.
And it's recorded.
Yep.
Excuse me.
I'm right there with you.
Oh, I never got an eau cologne.
Oh,
Okay.
I really like this overworld theme, by the way. Just starting slow with the guitar here.
Hi, Zelda. She ate my leg.
How the fuck have we been going for 2 hours?
I know, right? Perfectly timed.
Yes.
Perfectly balanced.
As all things
Fucking!
should be.
I hate so much.
I eat it up. Take that home, chew it. It's delicious. Gas. I love how, like, Ghastly's voice in the anime, by the way, it's just like a really bad Bela Lugosi impression. Bug-type Houndour. Or Houndour, however it's pronounced.
Probably Dower, given that the advanced form is Doom.
Yeah. Yeah, I just always felt like Houndour just sounded more natural, but Houndour is probably the intended pronunciation.
Ha. Ha. Hack.
But I will not budge on Arceus. I know in America speak it's pronounced Arceus, but fuck that place. I'm going with the Japanese pronunciation on that shit. Especially since the American movies pronounce it Rayquaza, which is complete dog shit. No pun intended there, Houndour. Yeah, I just generally default to the Japanese pronunciation. They never changed the names anyway.
Ah, shit.
That's the thing I've always found interesting, by the way. Like, the only names they don't change from the original Japanese are the Pikachu clones and the legendaries. Which, I mean, technically makes sense because Pikachu's the big mascot. And, you know, gotta keep up the trend with the Pikachu
I literally
clones.
can't do anything. I forgot that was an ability.
Oh god, yeah. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Well,
well.
it's dead now.
Bella Lugastly.
Oh, that's actually really good. Bella Lugastly.
It is actually genius.
Yeah, I mean, credit where credit is due, Nicholas.
I forgot about the ability. Which is one of the reasons why you should, in fact, try to pay attention to the abilities of the Pokemon.
To be fair, I also forgot about that ability.
Which also goes to show exactly how you can start applying tactics in order to win certain fights.
Yeah.
There's this one channel, Temp6T, that really, really plays with your expectations.
It's so good. You need to
This
go
guy,
subscribe to them.
especially if you find it's literally Pokemon Showdown, and going up against people like salty legend spammers,
Yes.
legendary spammers, they are so convinced that the only way that he could win is by cheating or
Yeah.
hacking.
And again, the dude shows when he honestly loses. You know, he doesn't just edit to cut out the losses. He fully straight up admits, like, okay, well, I lost that one.
Sometimes, I mean, he does, because it's not always as interesting when you lose,
Yeah.
but he does show instances where he loses.
Yeah.
Especially when it's, like, actually kind of important to admit when
Oh, yeah.
you've lost.
Absolutely. But, like, yeah, for, like, 99% of the time, he will completely wipe legendary teams and, like, pseudo-legendary spammers and shit like that. And what I love so much about it is because I fucking hate the competitive scene for Pokemon. Like, especially because, like, from everything I've seen, it's predominantly made up of assholes like that. So seeing this dude put them in their fucking place and actually playing the game the way it's meant to be played.
By being better at the game and using more tactics than just most powerful potential.
Yeah. So remind me, what was the name of the channel again, specifically?
Temp6T.
Temp60. Go subscribe next chance you guys get.
I love that you can tell that this is in fact a Toby Fucks composition.
Absolutely.
Did you find the Kiki bag?
Got a Kiki bag.
She got her Becky.
Fucking accident.
Electric Hound go out now with Flash Iron Wild Charge, Galaxy Brain move there. What, why would you face the other way? Why would you do that? I don't think I've caught a Teddy Ursa yet.
Huh. I mean, Ursa Ring's a good one to have. Using it as a legit pillow over it now.
The voices are back. Dear God.
It's baby.
It is.
So one of the reasons why I hit up the Terror raids, by the way, is because they drop experience candy, which is actually less grindy than the typical way of building up the character experience.
Yeah, and I do appreciate that there are multiple avenues through which you can level up your team.
Because it's more fun to do the Terra raids. You get more unique Pokemon that way.
Yeah.
You get LP points.
And Terra Shards if you want to change your Pokemon's Terra type.
And you get the experience candy, which is basically making it so that it's worth your while to do these things.
Yeah.
Let's see, I don't think I can get to that one.
I'm curious about the fairy one.
Well, that's a little far out, but
That's fair.
I think I should be able to get to that. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. He really do be, Nicholas.
Oh!
Oh! Oh, fuck. Yay! Slightly larger baby.
Other the glowing is inside its mouth.
Yeah. Like, this just straight up always struck me as a starter line. Like, I know the typing doesn't work, but I still think it has the aesthetic of a starter Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they could do more starter types if they weren't cowards.
Yeah, exactly. Like, which... Because that's an interesting thought question. Or thought experiment, rather. Like, which 3 types other than fire, water, and grass would you want for starters?
I mean, the thing is, what works for the starters is the fact that they keep it simple, and it is literally in itself the perfect triad balance of type matchups. But it might be interesting at some point to have, like, say, Dragon Fairy Steel?
Interesting.
Because I'm pretty sure, is Dragon strong against Steel?
I don't think so.
Let me check.
I know fire and ground and fighting are good against steel.
Dragon type. Okay. I love how Dragon is so OP that it is only weak
to itself.
It's only weak to itself, as well as fairies and ices.
Yeah, that's why they introduced the fairy type to balance shit out.
Mix it up with the starter types, Dragon, Fairy, and Dark.
Because, yeah, that's why I was thinking, like, for me, I would almost go Dragon, Fairy, Ghost. Or alternatively, like...
Well, because Dark is also weak to Fairy, it wouldn't be the same kind of balance.
Yeah. Alternatively, I could also think of, like, Psychic, Dark, and Fighting.
Well, there are a lot of different options.
'Cause
Electric, Ground, and Flying. Fighting, Psychic, Bug.
these are all valid options. Because, like, my thinking is that Fighting is weak to Psychic, Psychic is weak to Dark, and Dark is weak to Fighting. And those strike me as far more like human types.
Hi, Zelda. Ooh, Sludge Wave.
Ooh.
Oops. Alright. have the fairy type around here somewhere. Yeah. Alright. Hi, Ghastly. I do like that there are subtle variations on the theme depending on if you are riding your legendary or if you are just walking around.
Yeah. No, I think you're right, Phoenix. I believe Bulbasaur was grass poison. And I think the first mono-type starter, or mono-grass starter, was Chikorita, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I could be wrong as well, but types also change, so it could be like something that shifted between generations.
Black belts just have to choose fighting type Pokemon.
That's not a requirement. Mowing down that little boy, well, who cares about little boys?
This ain't about him.
Pure power.
I mean,
Poke hit and poke run. I don't think this was your best shot there, sir. Good job.
Now that was a tough fight.
It really wasn't.
It was tough for me.
You didn't even get to.
huh.
What is that?
Wait. No.
So that was water type, so I'd want to go with probably grass?
Yeah, probably. Just... What the fuck?
I mean, we'll find out in a sec.
I guess we will. What in God's name?
What on God's green earth?
There's not much green left. Oh, okay.
Interesting, though, because I don't think this one is in... Oh, wait, no, this is this one.
Yeah.
I just don't play Scarlet very often.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
God, that confused the hell out of me.
I know, same.
I guess I don't see Oranguru's like silhouette all that often.
Same. If I could do a ROM hack, I would totally make a ROM hack with Pokemon games in the Owl House universe.
Ooh, yeah. I've seen a lot of good art of like Pokemon games, which, by the way, new trailer came out for the final episode, and it's got me hyped. April 8th, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I'm excited to get more caught up with the Pokemon series.
Oh, I meant for Owl House.
Right. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, my brain.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, for Owl House, I'm upset.
Yeah.
I am not ready for that.
Yeah.
I love the sound effect that accompanies the drop kick.
Yeah.
You bitch. You knew you were going to lose!
But yeah, I do love... Oh god, what did Luz name her new talisman?
I don't remember.
String Bean, that's it.
Okay.
String Bean. It's literally just like a cat next to the routine.
Is that understandable? You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's worth getting upset over.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'll catch this bitch.
Oh god. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what Dana and the rest of the team have been working on.
And I'm also excited to see whatever it is they do next.
Yes, absolutely. So long as it doesn't involve the mouse.
Yeah. Or if it does, then... I can understand not trusting them, especially not with, like, a passion project, but...
Yeah.
Oranguru.
Yeah. Now, if I remember correctly, I believe Oranguru is, normal psychic, whereas Passimian is normal fighting. Yeah. I feel like King was very much inspired by Cubone.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of Pokemon references in the show. Like, there's literally a character with a shelter on their head in that one episode where we first see Hunter's face.
Mm-hmm. She's literally just sleeping on the fucking kicky bag.
Yeah.
This is mine.
This is my comfort zone.
It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it.
Just wild candy out in the field.
Yeah. Floor candy, my favorite.
Piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I don't really want to give that show credit, though.
I would rather not, especially when it also involves James Woods.
Exactly. That's like a twofer of fuck you.
It's a football! I chiseled it!
I'm a brand spanking new dragon tamer. I'll roar at you with my dragon power.
You keep your spanker away from the child. Also, put some regular pants on.
No, I'm comfortable. Oh, Dreepy. Is gonna be a dead Dreepy again.
Also, I love how, like, all the dragon tamers in this region are just massive, unapologetic Lance fangirls.
That was such a oh well.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Aren't dragon types supposed to be strong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, funny that you seem to have forgotten the training part of the trainer, Misty. I mean, whatever your name is.
Alejandra.
Yeah. Jodorowsky.
Shut the fuck.
I will never
Get
stop.
over.
No.
Get over
Not
Jodorowsky.
until he personally apologizes to me. Oh, God.
Interesting. Okay.
Beak Cave. Oh, Jolteon.
Ooh.
Ruff!
Ruff!
Joe!
Joe!
To clarify.
Oh, what a
Yeah.
unusual Terra
I
type.
know. To explain, we recently watched an episode of the Orange Islands, part of the Pokemon anime, where like they had this like Magnemite herder, and instead of like a sheepdog, he had Jolteon, but in the dub, it was just some dude going Jolt, 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 Jolt. Like they made no attempt to make it sound animalistic. And again, that's why I prefer the just beeps and boops and noises in Pokemon games to like people having them say their names. Because the having Pokemon say their names thing, I never liked. You know, like I get why they did it. You have to have the fucking marketing. You know, so like the kids know what stuffed animal they want to buy because it keeps saying what it is. I get that that's the reason, but I was never a fan of it.
Come on. Come on. You can do this. You can come along with me.
Yes!
Nice.
Nicely done,
Hell
Delica.
yeah.
No.
Like, it has its place, but...
And I'll even say, literally again, an example of an ability helping you through the battle. She absorbed the Jolt's Absorb, Or the Volt Absorb, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So that literally this lightning Pokemon couldn't hurt her.
Yeah.
Jojo!
Actually, hang on.
There we go. We got it.
Jolt, jolt, jolt. Jolt, jolt, jolt!
Well, this is your life now. Jolt, jolt, jolt.
I honestly wouldn't care since I'm not that big on Pokemon itself, but the animal calls would make them more unique.
Yeah.
Mother Jolta! Who wants to be a Mother Jolta up this bitch? Alright.
I love just like the gradual death of like enthusiasm behind that statement. Also, you may have to go through the tunnel to get to the top.
It's a possibility.
Yeah. Are you reluctant to go through said tunnel?
No, it's not that. It's just it's... What TM did I get?
You know, the TM.
Your list of TMs has been expanded. Yes, thank you. What did I get? Your list has expanded. To what?
They're in the walls.
They actually probably are.
Yeah, knowing this game.
Actually, hang on. Okay. Right into the rock.
Yep. Feels different not having massive, like, bowling ball shaped turds falling down here.
You know, there's actually a theory that once you defeat the Titan Pokemon, they actually appear here, but as normal sized.
Interesting.
Because they no longer have access to the Herba Mystica.
True. I mean, that would explain why the regular sized ones start showing up after their defeat.
Exactly. Anyway.
There it is. Petalil.
Not a Petalil! Bunch of babies.
Yeah. Just hanging out in the flower patch. Like a baby should. I think that Mudbray may have been adopted.
Hi.
Why are you out in the daytime? Well, you might find out if you weren't wearing sunglasses.
I wonder where the shrine is that has the Ruin Us Pokemon sealed inside. Don't say that.
You're in school. Were you like 10? I get the word ruinous might not be in your everyday vocabulary, kiddo, but...
Well, I'm sorry to say this, but catching a Titan Pokemon in a Master Ball and being like, hey, look what I've caught.
Yeah.
They're in the walls. They're in the goddamn walls!
Ah, you've ruined us.
Oof. Oof, Phoenix. Ow. Snom. Huh.
Huh.
Fairy type Snom. Do you have a snow?
I don't know that I do. Well, it's a 1 star, so.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I hate my back. I hate my front, too. I hate my ups and my downs.
Look at this baby.
His baby butt face.
They called him Baby Buttfuts. Fastest shot in the West.
Oops. There we go.
Apparently not fast enough. I love Snow.
Yes. Frostmouth, that's a third type, checks out.
I mean,
And then eventually becomes a moth.
yeah. Frostmoths do be kind of pretty.
I am your queen, and you shall all bow.
Why did I turn into Sea Dog VA there?
I don't know. That is a very glistening snom.
Yes, it's covered in ice.
I know. Again, details that
Yes.
previously were not noticeable.
And what I love most about it, it's based on a real-ass caterpillar called, like, the jewel caterpillar. Like, look it up sometime. It's pretty as fuck.
Not quite able to get over there.
Yeah. Los platos.
Los platos. I do hope that Hunchuan is able to get back to Scarlet soon.
Yeah. Shout out to Hunchuan Bats, Monkey VTuber. If you don't follow him already, go subscribe. He twitches he twitches regularly on stream.
He does, though.
That too.
He does. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, actually, that is not an incorrect statement.
It's not incorrect.
He twitches regularly
But
on
he
stream.
streams regularly on Twitch, is what I meant to say. And I feel especially bad given how he's been as of late. Oof.
I know.
Right up there with Gerber Collision. Oh my god. Huh. This one at least makes sense.
Yeah.
For poison types, you
Ground
do
or
well.
psychic.
Yeah.
So, pretty good with this one.
Never understood the ground one, but actually neither of them really make all that much sense to me.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
What's the matter, baby girl? Yeah. She has many opinions.
Yep.
Is Garrett still on the bed behind us?
Yes, he is.
Sounds about right. Gluttony.
That's a real big eye. By the way, they really zoomed the fuck up on that.
Should have come in with a slightly more powerful psychic move.
Mayhaps.
Well, good news is I can start over.
guys. You guys really didn't choose the right Pokemon for this.
I didn't either.
I mean, you at least brought something with psychic moves. They all brought poison and dark. Actually, yeah. I think Delphi might be the right choice for this.
Let's give it a shot. I'm sure if I can tell something's watching us, something doesn't give me the indicator.
Do you have opinions on that?
Ow! Zelda! She's leaning so hard into it.
I'm afraid to stop.
Let go, yeah.
Then she falls the fuck over and pulls half my leg down with her.
Not very powerful yet. God damn it.
Well, at least we have like a ground type here that might be able to help.
As well as using moves that do that.
Alright, man. Well, thanks for joining us, Nicholas.
Alright. Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
Yeah, take care.
I hope you have a good one, and good luck with the college work stuff. Good dude.
I mean, Sand Tomb is actually a good move. So I believe that it's gradual chip.
Well, I was referring to Nicholas.
Oh, yeah. Also good healing.
That'll do it. Miss Piggy acting super toxic today. Hey.
I mean...
Sometimes she do be like...
There's a reason they broke up.
I mean... Okay. I don't want to get into it.
Fair enough.
Son of a bitch.
Son of bitch! There we go. Oh, a crit on that too. Just for good measure.
Why not?
Why not?
Ugh. God. I love when I shift and I feel things pop in ways that are not great to be popping.
I mean...
Let me see. Okay.
What time is it, by the way?
It is presently 5:36.
Ah, I see. Nice.
Well, let's see. ground and psychic. Okay.
Keep leveling those. Ooh. Yes.
Damn. I'll reteach it yawn at some other point.
E.
Actually, I might want to see if there's a TM that it can learn.
Poison tail.
Yeah, it's a good one. But is there any other more powerful ground type moves? Well, Bulldoze is still a good one.
It is.
I think I'm gonna plop this one on this baby.
Alright.
And remove that. Well, that's actually a pretty good power. I can always relearn Mudshot, I suppose. But
I was gonna say, do we want to maybe... I know Poison Jab is still pretty good.
Well, this is also going into the poison arena, is what I'm planning for.
Ah, I see.
So... I guess I'll temporarily unlearn the poison jab and then relearn it later. I think.
I think that works.
Yeah! Just to give it a little more earth power.
E.
That's actually a move, isn't it?
It might actually be. Well, I know Ancient Power is a thing.
I think earth power is also a move. Let me,
You're probably right.
Yep.
Yep.
It is, in fact, a move. Alright. And... although with the fairy typing... I might actually want to swap her out for something else. A little more... I don't think anything's gonna come close to it level-wise, though. But yeah, she's probably not actually gonna be the best bet. That said... Dang. Metronome!
By the way, I love how in the anime because metronome can be anything, but like in the anime has always just been like move your fingers back and forth and then everything blows up.
I think I'm going to replace the arm thrust.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let's see. Because I think that that's a better move.
I agree. I was worried for a second that you're going to get rid of its one fighting move. Nice.
It's baby. So I think I'm going to put it here.
Seems like a good solid trio.
Mm-hmm. Especially for going up on the top there.
Yeah. Remind me, what does loaded dice do again?
Any multi-strike moves, it will hit more times.
Ah, I see. Hence why you head on with the arm thrust.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
And don't need it on.
Yeah.
Mm. Feels relevant here.
Yeah,
Alright.
that'll do.
I think that's pretty good, decent prep. Now I can probably take on the Team Star Poison and probably call the stream after that point.
I think that works.
Where is Poison? Poison
There
Boy.
he is. Poison boy.
Poison Boy. Zelda.
For those of you listening at home, she just locked herself into the room.
Zelda.
One moment. Zelda.
And actually, if you're standing, do you mind grabbing me another can?
Yeah, I was gonna get myself something to drink as well.
Another can of water, specifically. Actually, no. Grab me a can of the Diet Dr. Pepper. Zelda baby, says Shakarian. Yes, agreed. I don't know if you can hear, Griffin. Alright, time for an area that causes such a low frame rate. Oh dear.
You'll have to be more specific, unfortunately. Garrus,
Garrus?
you are not co-hosting the stream. Get out
Hi.
of the chair. He just flew through the air with the greatest of ease.
Hey!
There you are.
Thank you. Garrus! Psst, psst, psst.
Don't you sass me.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Psst, psst, psst. Oh, really?
Yes. There we go.
That's you.
Well, hello again, pretty mama.
Don't do... I'm actually
Okay.
going to specifically
Fair.
request that you don't do that.
Alright, alright. Guess not a fan of Johnny Bravo. Alright.
Seriously.
Okay. What the fuck voice did I give this guy? Lorelei.
Well, remember, he's upper crust pretending not to be.
I know. I'm just... again.
Hey, Director Clavel.
Have the foggiest notion what I did with his voice other than Johnny Bravo. As I've told you, the name is Clive. Please don't forget.
I think that's a good voice for it.
Now, let's pick up our conversation where we left off before. As I mentioned, I once joined, or currently joined, I need better glasses, these ones aren't doing it for me. I joined Operation Starfall to resolve a sticky situation and to find out the reasons behind Team Star's odd behavior. Above all, I want to know why the students in Team Star have stopped coming to school. And just like Cassiopeia, I want the team to disband for good. Since joining Operation Starfall with you, I've already had some success in opening up a dialogue with Team Star. And I think I'm starting to understand things more clearly.
You're not the director, sure. Says Phoenix in the chat.
But I don't have enough information just yet. That's why I want to speak with students from Team Star's other squads as well. If you intend to take on another base, know that you can count on me for backup.
Mm-hmm.
Till then, see you around, Lorelai.
Would you look at that? There's another base, like, right behind you.
Off this way I go, for no discernible reason.
I have to finish the stream. Later, I gotta get ready. Okay, have a good time, Shikarian, and thank you for dropping by.
Take care. Do me a favor and go home already, will ya?
No! I want to see the boss of the Navi squad. Take me to Don Atticus!
Like I said, kid, the boss told me not to let any outsiders pass these gates. That includes you.
I don't care! I'm not leaving till you let me talk to Don Atticus!
Give me a break, you little doofus.
The people over there seem to be arguing about something. What do you want to do?
I don't know, cry about it?
Gonna get a little closer. Huh?
Ah, great. Here comes another rando to ruin my day. I didn't think grunt work for Team Star newbies would be this much of a chore.
Hold on, Mr. Grunt. I think this girl might be Lorelai. What was your first clue? Wait. Go ahead.
You're not a grunt yet, you little turd. Lorelai? The kid who picked a fight with Team Star?
Yeah, sure. That's what we're gonna call it, right? Yep. That's me.
That's right!
I knew it!
Oh boy, this ain't good. Everyone else in the base is still asleep since we were up all
I'm sorry, did you just have a stroke?
You can tell we were up late.
Leave her to me, Mr. Grunt. I'll buy some time for you to go wake up the others.
Yeah? And what's in it for you?
Candy! Don Atticus will be in danger if no one's here to defend the base. I owe that man my life. He's my dear compadre. I did something I shouldn't have with my voice. And when crisis calls, one has no choice but to rally to those dear to him, no matter the cost.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're on about, kid, but thanks for the big assist.
All right, you villain. If you're after Don Atticus, be prepared to face my wrath. Okay. Yeah! I'm not gonna yell.
Let me see your war face!
Right. Why are we so forward?
I mean,
Yusuf.
do you want to get within 5 feet of a Pokemon battle? I hate that it looks like Gulpin got stung by a bee.
Just the entire thing is
Yeah,
the swelling.
exactly, especially the looks.
I love the music.
Oh yeah. Agreed, that grunt is based.
Strudel.
Again, this fucking soundtrack, man.
Huh. Dang.
By the way, do you know the story behind all these paint rings and stuff on the trees?
I mean, I believe it's actually a reference to some, I believe, native cultures in Latin America.
It's specifically in reference to this one Spanish artist who essentially did the same thing in a forest in Spain.
Oh, okay. I see. Again, I don't really know.
Yeah, no worries.
Can I help you?
Zelda.
Don Atticus. I'm sorry I failed you.
Lorelei, are you alright?
Like, literally nothing happened to me.
I was standing watch when I heard a ruckus all of a sudden.
You were just talking to me before all of this, so yeah, of course you were standing by.
I got worried that maybe something had happened to you over here.
Yeah, I got into a Pokemon battle, like what I've been training for at your school. Ah, no fair! You had backup this whole time!
Is this boy one of the Academy students? He doesn't look like he's from Team Star.
You're right. I'm not a member of... Hi, Zelda.
Zelda.
Oh my god, now he's using it as a pillow.
No. He's gone.
He is absolutely gone.
He's zooted.
Garrus is...
He is officially zooted.
I'm not a member of Team Star, but Don Atticus is my compadre. I have to see him no matter what.
Well, clearly you have your reasons for being here. Lorelei, I'd like to ask this boy some questions. You go ahead and get started on the base. Might I borrow you for a chat, my man? Don't worry, I don't bite. Can't promise the same with the pompadour.
Nice work dealing with the guard. Within that base lies Team Star's poison crew, the Navi squad. Their boss, Atticus, designs the outfits for the team. You could say he has clever hands. The guy's also a bit of an eccentric.
As if the others aren't.
You can never tell what he's going to do next. So, since it's beyond us to predict how he'll respond to our declaration of war, just take out as many of the squad's Pokemon as you can until Atticus shows his face. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Navi squad off the map.
Time to do-wop.
Do-wop, shoo-wada-wada, do-wop, shoo-wada-wada. Alright.
Let's go.
Let's do it. I mean, I'm sufficiently leveled that I have very little doubt that I'll be able to get through this.
Yeah.
But...
Seems the folks behind Operation Star Fool are finally making a move against our base. You know what that means, gang? Time for us to shine bright and avenge our teammates. And hey, little intruder, just so you know, if you've got the skills to defeat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, our boss might deem you worthy to meet you in person. Break a leg.
Okay.
Also, do you want to supersize that?
Jesus.
I know. I never realized how fucking big Venonat was supposed to be. Then again, we've also seen how big it is in the Pokemon anime. Like, significantly bigger than I would have expected just looking at it by itself.
Hucky.
Yes. These fucking things.
Time to go searching for more?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Eh.
Oh, Polly actually took damage.
Yeah. A little smidgen.
She's way above our level. We gotta get the boss.
I really am.
Are you guys ready for the longest load screen in the game?
Again, the music is such
Yeah.
a fucking amazing pop.
It really is.
I care him. He's also a gender mood.
Oh, absolutely.
It's thinking. It's
18 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 18 seconds.
Pray forgive my sudden entry. 'Tis I, Atticus.
He's a teenager.
So are most of them. That doesn't stop us from using adult voices.
You're that scoundrel Lorelei, I take it. You have some nerve bearing your fangs at Team Star. Then come... sorry, let me read the script here. Come then, villainous wretch.
If there's anyone who would take a script into this, it would be.
Fun fact, the script is on his other shard covering his eye.
Plunge into grim poison shall be your well-deserved fate. On guard!
You know, there's someone else I know that actually talks like that. You might actually get along with him.
Ah,
He's
yes.
he's Professor Hassel's or not professor. He's Mr. Hassel's husband. I love that music transition.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
I care this man. This kid.
I learned this from my cousin, Gundam Tanaka.
You know, they are absolutely related.
Naught but punishment awaits thee, wretch. A plague on your house.
You know? I believe you. Well, what do you know? Come then, villainous wench. Too late.
That is a child!
I'll keep the current one for now.
I also love the way he throws the Pokeballs, by the way.
Yes. Again, I love that they actually stylistically show each character personality with their animations.
Absolutely.
Muck. I'll keep the current baby in, I think.
Hey guys, did you know the Muck spelled backward?
Shut the fuck.
Yes, it does.
God. It's just a fucking Luigi.
Yeah.
And again, you see him like raising his like mask to look.
Oh, yes.
Certain moves can poison with a mere graze. Tremble, scoundrel, for thy Pokemon's sake.
Yeah, you've got us on the run. Again, peeking through the mask.
Oh, yes. I fucking love the cars, man. The Starmobiles are so goddamn cool.
You think you gave me a taste of mine own poison? Fine! I will do something or another.
Fight on till the end.
I see. I thought it was just F-I-E, like, exclamation point. Apparently I can read just about as well as he can.
I mean, he has something covering his eye.
I do wish that they kept his character model on the Starmobile while they were being attacked.
I get that it was a little harder to do that, though.
Yeah.
I didn't mean the child, obviously. And again, the detail that you see the river room
Getting up.
more fucked up as time goes by.
Yeah.
Not very effective against my baby, as it turns out. See, I wouldn't use your own poison against you. I've got my own ammunition. Ah, the little slender sliver.
Yeah. They're like 2 pixels.
Ah! I'm gonna fucking... There we go.
You just flat out ran over your Gabite, yeah.
Yeah.
Forgive me, my friends. You are not my friend. You are not my queen.
About a year and a half ago. I love this reveal, by the way,
yeah.
of his fucking face.
Forgive me, it took a goodly time to procure the required materials.
Whoa, sick! These boots are insane!
Ah, yes, the move Flame Charge was my muse for those particular pieces.
This outfit is everything I imagined it would be. Thank you so much.
I merely wish to create a costume worthy of the great infernal area. If it aligns with your vision, then I am content. Seems our outfit upgrades are all wrapped up then. Thanks a ton, Atticus. With you two looking like absolute beasts, anyone who crosses us will be sweating bullets.
You're so good at these sort of crafty things, Atticus. Those people bullying you because you geek out over the old-fashioned stuff are out of their minds.
The way of the ninja is rough and fraught with thorns. I neither expect nor desire sympathy from the unrefined rabble.
Ooh, someone's getting fired up. Watch out, world, our Atticus has fighting words. Yeah. Don't listen to the haters, Atticus. I think you're really cool.
Alright, gang. Let's move on to the next step. It's time to put our backs into our battle training, so we're all prepped for Operation Star. You gotta be stronger than everyone else in the team. And that's what being a boss means. Indeed it does. Henceforth, I will devote myself heart and soul to honing my battle skills.
Now Laura has blackmail material.
For the sake of the team, I would give my very heart and soul. But I cannot defy the rules. Our code must be obeyed. And so, this badge is mine to keep no more. I entrust it to thy care.
Aw, I do actually appreciate this.
Yeah.
Take this contraption, too. It contains a technique that allows one to cover their foes in, how you say, gunk.
It's called gunk shot, so presumably, yes.
Let's pretend we never had this conversation. Lorelei is thy name, is it not?
Mm-hmm. Don't wear it out.
You have utterly bested me, but thy victory stirred no bitterness within me. Such was its brilliance.
My, aren't you quite the flirt?
I'm also massively gay.
Don Atticus!
The compadre. It seems this little fella has been dying to speak you face to face.
Don Atticus, please hear what I have to say. I only need a moment.
Whatever brought you all the way here?
I came to help you. If you don't start going to class again, you'll be expelled from the academy, right? When the other kids at school and I were getting bullied real bad, you and the rest of Team Star saved us. Thanks to that operation you carried out, we were all able to go to school again. If you got expelled for being the good guys, that'd be the worst thing ever!
Forgive me.
Haven't you heard anything from the big boss?
They're literally just like the PG version of the Remnants of Despair.
Nay, we've heard not a whisper since that fateful day. Without the big boss, Team Star cannot carry on.
I love the detail of the sun slowly rising here.
Yeah.
And without the team, the bright and merry student life we seek lies beyond our reach. we've no choice but to defend our bases till the big boss returns to us. You evidently trust this big boss of yours a great deal. Who exactly are they?
Fuck if I know.
Fuck if I know. I mean, script. In truth, not one of us has met them in the flesh. By their own word, they are a recluse. As with the rest of us, 'twould seem bullying was to blame.
That's awful.
Though their name and face be unknown to us, they are nonetheless our precious comrade. Our only choice is to maintain our vigils from the bases, awaiting the day of their return.
So that's why you don't go to school. But still, don't ever think that Team Star is all you have, Don Atticus. You've got a lifelong compadre in me, and don't you forget it!
Mi compadre. I owe you a great debt. It seems we're one step closer to the truth behind Team Star's truancy and the bullying at the academy. But more importantly, I can't believe I had no idea about these issues the students are struggling with. They have friendships they hold dear, and reasons for acting as they do. I just couldn't see it.
I even imagine that moments like these, he would be slipping back into his usual Clavel voice, given
That's
that this
true.
is very much him not playing up the character at the moment.
Yeah.
But
It's shameful. Now, I'm oblivious. I've become...
So, see, that's what you get when you make me change the voice mid-line.
I didn't.
I believed Team Star to be the one and only treasure in my life. Methinks I may have been mistaken. Who slapped that sticker on me?
Oh no, I'm getting a call from a gimme ghoul.
Lorelei, it's me. Atticus's star badge is now yours, then. I see. Now that its boss has been taken down, the Navi squad's days are numbered. Now Atticus, too. Sorry, I've got a lot on my mind right now. So, Operation Starfall. You've taken down all but 2 bases, so it's fair to say that it's going well. This seems like a good time to let you know what we're ultimately aiming to achieve. Our final goal is to defeat the mastermind that first recruited the 5 squad bosses and created Team Star, the one they call the Big Boss. What's this person like?
Well, they have a lot of shrapnel in their head and an eye patch.
Who knows? They control the 5 squad bosses from the shadows. That's all anyone can say. If we defeat this person and get them to declare the team disbanded, that'll be it for Team Star. Since the Big Boss never set up their own base and keeps their identity hidden, I take it they're not one for the spotlight. But once all the squad bosses are out of action, the Big Boss will finally have to take the stage. Now, about your reward. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone, as promised. Cool. Earned. Have your Pokemon learn strong moves so that they can continue to be of use to the operation. My supply unit rep should be with you soon.
Can't fancy that.
Hey there, Lorelei. That, sounded like a pretty serious phone call.
Shut.
I wasn't talking to you.
Penny never made it home that night. Damn!
So, that mastermind you were talking about, Cassiopeia has mentioned them to me, too. Team Star's founder. The person who caused all kinds of misery at the Academy. If we don't take them down, I'll lose what I treasure most in the world.
What do you mean?
No. I just... That's right. You need your reward. Here, take it before I forget. Alright. Well, I'll be off then. Oh, and Lorelai, don't lose to those guys.
My backpack is ruined.
All right. Well, that was Cascarafa Jim and Team Star Poison.
E.
This has been 3 hours of Pokemon. And I appreciate folks who have, especially if you've stuck it out this entire time. That's a hell of a face.
Yeah.
People who've stuck it out this entire time.
Yeah. Alright, you take care, Phoenix.
Yes. You guys have a wonderful time. Thank you for everyone who came by to watch today. I hope that you're enjoying my playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet. I'm hoping to keep up the rhythm of streaming more frequently, as best as I can anyway. Thank you for everyone who's even been coming by to watch these after the fact or catch up on anything that you may or may not have missed. I love Pokemon, if that's not evident from the fact that I have been playing this more consistently than I have almost anything else recently.
Oh, yes.
And I'm hoping to continue with this, and hopefully maybe some Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Pokemon Legends Arkansas.
Carp. Seal. Anyway, Jesus.
I guess Zelda had enough of the impressions. Holy shit. She just fucking bapped the window.
As always, if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy the streaming, you can always go to ko-fi.com/I'mLorelai, like it says on the screen. Obviously, that is not a requirement. I'm just making mention of it in case you want to chip something my way, but I want to make sure you guys know there's no pressure on you to do that. I'm just bringing it up for the sake of it. Thank you for being my co-host and taking some of the vocal load.
Always happy to be here.
And I hope to see you guys next time I stream.
Take care, everyone.
Have a wonderful one. Take care. Shut up! It's my stream! Bye!